Hello and welcome to Memory
Hello,
Bank.
everyone. Welcome to Hot Ones, where we have the hottest questions and even hotter guests. Today we've got Jalen and Audrey.
You want to introduce yourself? No,
I'm Jalen.
I'm going with it. Yeah.
I'm Audrey.
Awesome, and welcome to Memory Bank. This is episode 9.
I was expecting fucking chicken wings, man.
There's no chicken wings here. I'm sorry. Is that all you came here for, or I asked you to?
that was a big part of it.
I was hoping to do like a Valentines special, episode 9. Valentines was like what, Monday?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was Monday. But
Shit.
might as well still have an special. And if you guys couldn't
Feels like it was
notice,
only a few days ago.
yeah. But I mean, it was the start of the week. It wasn't that far.
I
But
guess so, yeah.
but yeah, this is episode 9. I now have 2 guests with me for Valentine's Day because you know yeah, they're a couple, haha, and
Whoa.
yeah, crazy. So I'm gonna ask them some questions, and that's how this Valentine's special is gonna go. Are you guys? How are you guys feeling about this?
I'm
Feeling good.
feeling pretty good.
Perfect. All right. With that being said, let's go to the past because I talked to my guests beforehand, and I already showed you guys what the questions were, and I'm actually really curious on your past because I feel like I've been there for a good portion of it, but I actually do want to know context for when you guys are together for a long time. I feel like you make more specific memories dedicated towards that person, and I want to know like some of, if not your most favorite person memory of the other person. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
yeah, so you guys can start in whatever order. I just I'm just here to hear some funny or cute stories. I don't know, anything.
All right. Audrey, do you have any that you want to go with right away?
Um, I know, for me, like Ozzy let us know the questions like a week before. I think it was on like Tuesday or so, but I've been thinking about it, and it's hard for me to pick one specific thing because we've had over 2 years of memories that are like really good memories from before we were ever dating, and it's like
Mhm.
hard to actually pick one thing. But if I were to pick anything, it would be within one of the times that we were in person. Because like those are a lot
For
more
me, I kind of
special.
have like it was hard for me to pick because I have like favorites from both when we weren't together in person and also from like each time that we have been together in person.
Hmm.
So I like categorize them. I don't know how to choose from all of them.
And
Yeah,
for
me neither.
people watching, real quick, like me hearing that exact same answer from the both of you, I asked you guys separately, and you both answered the same way. Of there's so many, and I was just like, oh, that was so adorable.
And this is coming from long distance
Yeah,
e-daters
you guys are
going
long
2 years
distance.
strong who have how many we've done 3 visits now?
Hmm.
It's
Almost an
Yeah,
entire month of being in person.
that's
but
awesome.
2 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, like what? So just give me, yeah. If you had to pick a, so you said you had to pick a time from when you visited Jalen or Jalen visited you. So,
Hmm.
do you have like any in particular moments? Just it could be as short as like 5 seconds, or as long as like like an inside joke. I don't know.
Um,
Have any favorites from that? We've narrowed it down though.
I my Orlando visit was really good. Like I
Orlando.
enjoyed that one a
Oh yeah,
lot.
that was such a good
That
visit. That was
was
really
that's
fun.
probably one of my favorite ones that we've
That's
done. Like
awesome,
I
man.
really enjoyed our one for New Year's, but like
Hmm.
I think the Orlando one was like different because we weren't around any parents or anything.
I
Um
think that one was
and I
probably like the most fun, I'd say.
right, cuz I felt like just free to be like us, and it was
Yeah.
pretty good cuz like my parents were kind of not always on the same page with our last one. So
Yeah.
like um I don't know, the Orlando visit in general, I really enjoyed like watching movies in his dorm room together.
Even
That
though
was
it was a
really good.
tiny ass bed.
Sleeping in the sleeping in the twin size bed for a week was pretty fun.
Dude,
Um
I got a thickie, so like I gotta give her like hella room.
I mean, you don't gotta say all that.
I mean, but like it's facts though. I gotta. I was like, my arm would be off the bed, but it was at the same time so comfortable, man.
Oh, that's funny as fuck, dude.
I
But
wouldn't
yeah,
have it any other way though. It was great.
I'm surprised you. I'm surprised you made that shit work. I can barely fit on the bed by myself.
But yeah, we were kind of like overlapped and shit. It was a really interesting. Oh, funny thing about that though is that when she had me buy an air mattress because she's like, Jalen, there's no way we're both gonna fit in the twin bed, okay? There's no way. You got to get an air mattress. And I was like, all right, I'll get an air mattress. And then the day she flies in, she's like, I want to take a nap. And uh, I joined her for the nap for a bit, and she woke up all groggy, and I was like, "Were you comfy? Do you wanna sleep on the air mattress or on there for the rest of the week?" And she was just like, and she's like patting the bed. It was really funny.
So Jalen, would you say that's one of your favorites too? Your favorite?
I'd say that that was probably my favorite visit that we've done. But
Hmm.
if I had to pick like a favorite moment from the past, I think it was probably within the first 5 minutes of me meeting Audrey in person. In person, she uh
Oh.
she licked my asshole and hugged me. And,
God damn it.
and let me tell you, man, that was awesome.
5 minutes. Within 5 minutes.
No, I'm playing
No,
though.
that's impressive.
Uh, one of the things that just pops into my head every time is like the look on her face in the airport when she got to Orlando. Like that was just every time she's just like ran up to me and hugged me. It was just awesome. Like that it was just a
Aw,
really good feeling. So yeah.
that's awesome.
Uh, I think another thing that I really liked was um I always think about like the car rides when we were in Washington for when we first met each other.
Hmm.
We were going home from the mall, and I was like, wow, this state is fucking beautiful. And we're like driving down, or was it Stelicum? I think
Mhm.
it was, and I just look out at the Puget Sound and I was like, God damn. And it didn't feel real because a hot girl next to me, like
Yeah, you were getting
in
everything
the
you were
car.
asking for.
Yeah, and it was like it was just like really surreal feeling. Like that's probably one of my favorites.
That's, dude, this is awesome.
Um, I think a favorite moment from that first visit as well
Mhm.
was when it was like sunset. It was actually my birthday.
Oh.
Um, and it was like in the sunset, and in Stilicum there's this little grass area right by the water, and it has this gazebo, and it has a little swing, and it has all these cute little like park area things. Um, and we were just kind of looking out at the water with the sunset. It was really pretty. Um, and it was just crazy to like be there with him because we had only he had gotten there the day before,
Yeah.
so it was just like really crazy like that entire time. It was just like, wow, you're really here, like you're really here, like I can actually like touch you
Mhm.
and see you, you know.
Hmm. Yeah,
So yeah,
that
I
must
don't
have
know.
been crazy. Yeah, just I forget how you guys like described, like how did you guys describe the first time meeting each other? I think you guys said you just kind of like got along just really well. It just worked out. You guys
Yeah.
It
like acted like
felt
you knew
like it
like,
had been that way for so long.
yeah,
The way it
that's
the
beautiful.
way it worked was like I was kind of nervous at first because like my dad hopped out the rental car and then I hopped out the rental car. Audrey walks up to me and we like hug each other and everything, and then the our parents do like the typical parent thing where they just like make small talk for like 10 straight minutes outside of the house before we even step inside. and me and Audrey are just staring at each other. But in the moment we like head upstairs and head to her room, it's just like it's like we had known each other in person the whole time. So
Mhm.
That's
we just got
crazy.
along. We got along like it was never long distance in the first place.
Mhm.
Mhm. I remember my mom right before Jalen and his
Oh
dad pulled
God,
up.
yeah.
My mom was like, "Okay, so you have to like shake his dad's hand and be like, 'Hi, I'm Audrey,' and you have to be really formal about it because like that's his parents, you know." And I was like, "Okay, you know."
That's
But
just mom being mom.
when I saw him, I literally could not hold myself back. Like I was
Hmm.
running from my porch and I like ran and hugged him and probably almost made him fall over. Um but I like couldn't. I was so happy and
Oh.
I don't know. My mom never mentioned anything about that, but she didn't want me to do that, but I did anyway. um
Hey, it worked out. Like I don't I do
I
that
think it
that's
would
just
have been
mom
a
being
little
mom.
bit weird if you decided to like walk straight past me and shake my dad's
yeah,
hand first.
exactly. That's
That's
why I was like,
weird.
this feels like an unrealistic expectation, you know?
You got to do
Yeah.
the it's a formal meeting. This is a formal
Right.
business
Like it's
transaction.
different if I've already met him and I'm like meeting his parents for the first time specifically,
Yeah.
but instead it's meeting both at the same time, or his dad at
Yeah.
least. But
Priorities, people, priorities.
But
But
yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. And let me tell you, I'm already liking this. I don't have to talk, you know. This feels good having two people on. I get to like just hear the stories and this is great. Cuz usually I have to answer these questions, but like I can't really do that.
Yeah, I get you.
Not in this scenario cuz I don't have like another person, which is fine. But like just hearing these stories though is like it's really awesome and just because I've known Jalen specifically for such a long time, and I feel like we've been through a lot, and then meeting Audrey and just like getting to know you, it's been so mind blowing. I feel like I'm very good friends with the both of you, and it's just great
Mhm.
to see such a strong relationship. You don't see those often at all, especially for something that's long distance.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I think another thing that just has made me happy over the course of all of our visits and stuff, um, was how well, and even before the visits and everything, it is how well that Audrey has gotten along with you and all of my other friends, which like I haven't seen from any other relationship that
Mm-hmm.
we know of. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mhm.
early signs of. Because I'll be honest though, I think when I first met Audrey and like because I know you had like Audrey, you had like a quieter phase when you were starting to meet us,
Oh yeah.
bro. I was like, damn, she hate me.
No, no. No, I was Jalen had wanted me to meet all of you guys for so long. Even before we were like dating, I had played Fortnite with a couple of our other friends. But
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
She played Fortnite with me and Jonah one time, and it was
yeah.
like fun, but like also kind of awkward.
Right. I just remember very distinctly Jonah pushing me around in a shopping cart, and we never talked again for like 2 years. But we were friends on Xbox, you know. So, um, but but he had wanted me to get involved with you guys for a while, and I was always like super scared about it because like me as a person, I'm really like reserved, and I kind of suck at meeting new people.
Hmm.
Um, so like it was really difficult for me,
Yeah.
but I don't know when I just started feeling like super comfy, but over time I was just like, yeah, these dudes are really cool and they make me pretty happy. Like you guys are great. So, and
Audrey,
I
I think you
appreciate
have the
everything
ability
too.
to be a lot more confident than you realize sometimes.
I agree.
And I know I can be. Like I know how to talk to people. I just don't know how to let people in necessarily.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
get you.
Um and that's where I mainly struggle.
I
Like I trust all of our friends enough to be able to like talk about real things, but with others, it's difficult to get there. You know.
uh,
Yeah.
I can relate, but to a degree of like I'm just bad at letting people in for the fact that I am just awkward.
Yeah.
I can confidently let a person in. I'm gullible as fuck. But like I'm just awkward. So like a lot of people just kind of like look the other way. But like I honestly I don't blame them because like I said I'm awkward as fuck. But
I'm a little awkward too. It's okay.
you just gotta know me for me to be confident around you for me to actually just start talking the way I do and like how I've done in all these like episodes that I've done. Like I talk the same like very similar to everybody that I've had on so far because I'm already confident enough they're my friend. Like we know each other.
Mhm.
But first introductions, I suck straight ass brother. I can't do anything with that
Yeah.
whatsoever. But
I think when it comes to first introductions, uh, I'm usually pretty good at them, but I don't really like to let a lot of people in, like personally, as far as that kind of thing goes. Because, like, I just don't want to be actually close friends with a lot of people. I don't see the point in becoming friends with everybody. But when it comes to making an impression, I like to say some stupid shit to
oh
just
yeah,
make someone laugh.
oh yeah, I remember that, bro. That's how you caught our attention at middle school, brother.
What did I do?
I forget what you do, but the thing is, Jonah, for context, is like my childhood best friend. Like I'm definitely getting him on in the future. But he dragged me just over to you like during gym, and you were just a goofy ass dude. Like you just, I feel like you'd still do your faces and you'd still do your like janky movements with your arms and legs. That's
Yeah.
that's what you. It wasn't really much say. It was just more of do because I guess it was gym class. It made sense.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, you were. I just remember you were being goofy.
I got pantsed one time in the middle of the basketball court in gym class.
I don't remember that.
You were there. Jonah was there. Everyone just happened to not be paying attention.
That is funny. Who pantsed you?
It was Matthew.
Nolan?
Blonde dude. Is that his
Yeah,
name? Yeah.
yeah. That's dude. That's oh wow. You know what? Yeah, that's I could see that.
I think I was talking to like Jonah and Alejandra, and then like I think they turned away to like face something. I don't know what they were doing,
And you
but
got pantsed in
Ma-
that moment.
Matthew just pulled my pants down right as they looked away.
I've never heard of that. That's funny.
I think I told them that I got pants, but like nobody believed me.
The false pants story. You'd normally think it'd be the other way around, where you don't want to convince people that you were pants, but it's just like, no, guys, I'm telling you,
What's
I got
funny
pants.
funny thing about pantsing is that 5 minutes into meeting Audrey, she pantsed me and then tickled my butthole and pegged me viciously.
Viciously. And for context, I have acrylic nails too,
Oh,
so I'm
oh,
sure that was really nice on him.
Yeah, she gave my butthole a good scratch.
oh my god! Oh my god! This is going on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what? Have fun with that on the internet. You can look back at that years later and just be like, "Yep, we still do that." All right. Anyway, uh, yeah, that was funny though. I do want to take us to the future though, because we got another good question for the lovely E couple
Mm.
because
Technically not an e couple anymore because
no,
of
because you
like
guys
how
have
much
seen
time
each
we
other,
spent in person.
but we'll still
Mhm.
consider it long distance. It's just
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. For a long distance couple.
I feel like e couple is misleading just because that's like, oh, we met on Valorant and now she's
And
my
now,
pocket sage and I'm her
yeah,
fucking jet player.
and we have his and hers matching usernames.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Her dildo, his strap on.
God damn it!
It's never gonna end. It'll never
It
end.
just keeps happening.
It just keeps happening. But I'm gonna take you guys on to the future, and for context, I feel like if for a lot of those long distance relationships, especially ones that work out, that's rare in itself. Like I've said before, I feel
Mhm.
like the biggest struggle is finding a meet spot and like settling down, and of course buying a house and all that, that's not cheap.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
And like it's just it's wild, especially just for normal couples. Like it's hard to just live together.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But in this question, and for your future, I want a prediction. I want a hardcore prediction of like when you guys think you'll be living in the same. Well, we'll say the same building. It could be you guys could live together in an apartment. I don't know what you guys' plan would even be, but
Hmm.
just a prediction that you guys would be in the same building together and actually living there.
Ooh. I don't really have like a hard prediction, but I know that it's not far out at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think this has been a thing that we've been talking about for a while, right?
Yeah.
Um, so it's been like its own ups and downs just between our families and stuff. And like approval of the relationship and things like that. So like I don't know. It's been a little difficult trying to even get to a somewhat conclusion on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um I do know that I want that to happen soon. Um
Same here.
Yeah.
cuz I think it'd be really cool. I think we work really well in person and we've tried that a couple times, you know.
Mhm.
We've done all the really basic shit like grocery shop together and like I don't know, I just think we work good.
Mm-hmm.
Um I think we would be more than fine because I know my parents have always been like, "Well, what if like y'all start hating each other?" And I'm like, and what's the
It's
point
not
of
gonna
what
happen.
ifs?" um
I
but
respect the
like
confidence. Yeah.
I don't know, I just don't understand the point of that kind of stuff and I do get that somewhat often. Um
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I really want that to happen soon. I think it'd be cool if it's within the next year, and I mean like from February to next February.
Okay. So that's
Um,
we could have it being like a little fun little side bet on the internet that just stays there, you know. So
okay,
your
cool.
little fun bet is within a year, within the year.
I would like that.
Okay.
If we
Well,
if we can make that work, then yes.
that
If
that
we
it
can make sometime next year work, that would be really awesome.
would that be
Anytime before 2024.
all right. All right. Well, let's make that your prediction before 2024. All right,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jalen. What about your prediction?
I
What
think that's a pretty solid.
you're in agreement?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I think it's just like we've definitely had to change our expectations multiple times just because of the whole situation of like, you know, she's about to start school, I'm in school, and
Yeah.
like, you know, that's that alone is like hard to manage because it's like I'm at college in Florida right now and she's getting ready to go uh she's getting ready to start college because she's been working and stuff, and I
Hmm.
think it's just like moving is going to be the hardest part. Like getting into the same space is going to be the hardest part.
Yeah.
But then everything after, so
Breeze.
doable.
Yeah.
So doable.
Breeze.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I know that we've already like both talked about like being okay with a little bit of struggle, you know? Like I don't care if we're struggling, and we have to
I
do
feel
a
like
lot
that
to
strengthens the bond, though. No.
exactly because like there's been a lot of really tough moments in our relationship, mostly from other sources. Like it's never been between us.
Yeah.
Um, it's always just like, God damn, life is being shitty right now.
hmm
Yeah.
Um,
We've had to
but
change our expectations a lot.
yeah. So like now I just try to go with the flow with it. I
Hmm.
think what's most important is that we do what we got to do to get things like taken care of. Um, And if that entails being together, then that is awesome. And if it isn't, then I just want to make sure that he's doing well on his own with school and all that.
Hmm.
Um,
And same to her
'Cause
too,
like,
because I don't want her like sacrificing all this other stuff when she's about to be starting college and like, you know, um she's got like a good thing with a scholarship coming in
Ooh. Okay.
that could be really good and everything. So it's like You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think you two want to see each other in a tight spot. I think that's just
Definitely.
reasonable.
Mhm. We just try to keep it realistic. Um, and my parents will sometimes talk to me about stuff like I don't think realistically, but they know I do, and then I tell them like, yeah, I know. They're like, oh, okay. um, it's a little funny, but I don't know. I just try to think of it like it'll happen when it is meant to happen.
Hmm.
I do believe
and
that
if
it is just going to happen.
and if we have to
But
make a
yeah.
change to the plan, it's because it makes sense and it's going to be worth it.
Hmm.
That's
Mhm.
really how it is every time.
The long con, baby.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But yeah, all right. So we got a prediction. All right, 2024, Jalen and Audrey. See where you're at. Praying the best for you guys. So
Same here.
yeah. So, but I do have another. This is a side question. It's a little off topic, but it's still in the future. Um, I remember this specific conversation that I just wanted to bring up for fun. So yeah, when are you guys gonna do those Halloween events? Those Halloween manhunts? Um, where you're all dressed up as Batman and
Oh!
that's
Oh my god.
Mm.
yeah.
Okay,
We need to
so
context this.
for context, Audrey was telling me about how in Washington during the winter it gets like really dark and it's very few hours of daylight. And
Mhm.
I was like, and she was telling me how people get like depressed just because of like, not having sunlight for extended hours.
Mhm.
And I guess it's kind of gloomy. But for me, I was like, what? How can people be like super sad over that? I'm gonna go over there and I'm going to buy a Batman suit, and every year I'm going to just start running around in the dark as Batman. Just because I think it would be funny. Like if you live in a state where you turn into Gotham City for a few months, you need to do something about that. That
Yeah,
sounds
yeah, yeah.
hilarious.
Mhm.
And so with that, I think you guys kept like stacking up on top of it, and then it came down to just this idea that it was like you and Audrey just dressed up as like Batman and Catwoman, just
Uh-huh.
doing a big manhunt with the
Yeah,
local
yeah, 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 yeah.
with the local community, and the local community in this context are like criminals of Gotham,
That would be so funny.
and
That
and
would
and
be.
you guys
And then one year we have like the Riddler invasion, and then Ozzy flies over.
yeah, we just start inviting people over for like special events on top of it. You guys were also talking about like talking.
Daniel's in town, and he's like Bane, and he like breaks my back, and I'm permanently paralyzed.
That would be
Jesus,
unfortunate.
dude, that one's gonna be a sad one. You're gonna be chasing around children and people in a
I'm
wheelchair.
gonna have to bring out the Batmobile, bro.
But like you guys are talking about getting like a huge proximity, talking to like store owners, like, yo, could we like have some people come in and hide for like a manhunt and stuff like that? Like I feel like that is so doable. You have
It
no
sounds
idea.
far fetched, but like
It's
it
not
sounds
that
like
far
it could
fetched, you
be.
know?
It sounds so doable, and it sounds really funny.
I think that would be the next big thing on like the news, you know? Like that is so it's sure it's far fetched, but like it's not like
But
out
if it
there.
happens, it sounds like it would be funny.
Bro, all you need is some good networking. And I feel
Mhm.
like with enough years in Washington, you guys get to know the locals and when you guys are living together and stuff like that. And Audrey already has some Washington knowledge and people under that belt. I think I think it's so doable.
I think the
So
way you do it
doable.
is you hit up local places
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
ask
yeah.
them, and not like, big chain stores or anything.
I think I
Definitely.
mean you could ask them. It doesn't hurt to ask, but like at the end of the day, I feel like you would get a more positive response from like the small local community because at the same time, you're getting like it benefits the locals because they're getting advertised. They get to hide in there and maybe they'll see something they like. Yeah, I don't know.
Go to your local pizzeria, and it's like a
Yo, a
fucking
two for
sign with a
five,
like Scarecrow was here, and
dude. It would be so sick,
it would be funny as hell.
dude. Let me tell you, if you guys get that shit running, I don't care where I am at life. Shoot me a text. I'm being there. Shoot me a text. Give me a
That would be
day. I'm buying a ticket and I'm going to play
And
my
you're
part.
buying a green suit with question marks
Yeah,
all
I'm
over,
buying a
right?
green suit with question marks, bro.
That sounds so funny.
Dude, it would be amazing. I am telling you, bro. That is
I'd be down
such
for it.
a big thing. And I want this is also going out to 20 whatever fucking me, you, or Audrey. We need this shit in the making. We need it in the making.
Yeah, for real. I gotta
That
get me a bat suit though. Those things are expensive.
yeah, but like that's what the grind's for, you know.
True.
That's what
That's
you
why
got
you
that.
gotta get the bag.
Yeah, bro, it's about drive.
You got any more questions though?
Uh, no, if you, but like this was such a good conversation. We did actually hit the 30-minute mark right on the dot.
Oh,
Nice.
But like, this was such a fun conversation. I did enjoy it a lot. Went a lot better. Uh, kind of went exactly. Let me tell you, Jalen. When I was like the second I started my intro, not even the second I started my intro, before I even like when I asked you guys to come on, I was like, "There's no way I'm having a normal intro with this guy on." And now I have false advertisement of hot ones.
You getting the sponsorship soon? Shout
Dude,
out to Sean Evans.
dude, Sean Evans, like I know I'm not very big on YouTube right now. You know, I'm starting a little. I'm on episode 9.
Do you want to host a fight between me and Sean Evans?
Hey, Sean Evans, we got
Could
a
be the
deal
death, Ozzy.
Sean Evans, we got a money making opportunity here for you today.
We got a joint deal here.
We
All
got
of us benefit.
50-50 split. I don't see it going wrong. You know, we got some friends that would probably watch. You know, you'd probably bring in a bigger pool than us, but like we got like a good like I don't know, like 20 people that watch on our end.
All I'm saying, if your money's not on me, that's the wrong choice.
No, my money. Listen, Sean Evans, if you're still listening,
Sean Evans, you're a cool dude, and I respect you. But if you got in the ring with me, I would dust you.
This video's gonna get taken down.
it's a threat to Sean Evans.
It's gonna
Like-
get taken down.
Like I like hot ones. I love Sean Evans, but he would not. No chance.
Okay. And with
No chance.
hey, Sean Evans, the deal's still on the
give him-
table. I'll take a
I give him 2
sponsorship. I'll take
rounds.
anything.
Second round KO.
Okay, but like if you see Sean Evans training and that man ends up in the ring with that fucking 6-pack, brother, I gotta at least give him mad respect. I don't think he's winning, but I'd still give him mad respect. Actually, no, I feel like he would win, but that's only purely from the cause of that I feel like you do way too many illegal moves. Sean Evans, if you're still listening, I love your show. I love your interview. You don't have to take the fight. I'll just take the sponsorship. I'm not very popular, but you know,
Put Ozzy on
I'll
the
make
show.
it. Yeah, get me on the show. I love hot wings. I really do. Anyway, for you guys, I'm gonna go back to you guys. Send it off. If you guys want a message to anybody and then a message to your future self to end us off, you guys can go one at a time if you'd like, and that's how I usually like to end it.
All right. Audrey, you go.
I'm so sorry, I zoned out.
You're.
Yeah,
Just-
we're talking about Sean Evans.
We switched back. We switched back.
Yeah. Actually, when I said we made it 30 minutes on the dot, we talked about Sean Evans for 4 minutes. So, anyway, Audrey, if you want to give a message to anybody and then a message to a future you that would maybe come back and watch this video.
A message to anybody. I think just within the context of the majority of the video, I think like if you're with your person, right? You're dating someone, don't just give up easily on your relationship, you know? Unless
if
it's
good,
like
try to make it work.
yeah, exactly. Like if it's toxic or something, obviously save yourself, right? Dodge the bullet. But if you've got someone and your situation is just a little bit difficult, try to see what you can do to work with it, because you never know how far that can go and how much you'll learn about the other person with that kind of situation. Um, so I don't know, just keep pushing, and same for future self, like whatever I've got coming up. Like I know that I've got college. I'm going back to college coming up, and just I hope that I'm pushing through that in the future. Hope I got my scholarship in the future.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. I want to be in a certain spot. Like I don't want to be at my parents' house if I'm rewatching this video in a couple of years. Want to have my own place, and hopefully that's what Jalen. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, that's about it.
All right,
Um,
let's hear it,
my
Jalen.
message. I got two messages. Uh, to future Audrey and Jalen, I'm proud of y'all. And to Sean Evans,
God
offers on
damn
the
it!
table, buddy. Offers on the table.
I knew
But
Sean Evans was getting called out.
like, if you decline, I get it. I get why you don't want the smoke. But the offer's on the table.
And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the Valentine's special featuring Sean Evans.
Featuring Sean Evans.
Bye.
This has been Hot Ones.